Stuff on my schmutz on my glasses.
Twitch failed to load module. Come on. Come on. You can do it! I'm begging you, please load my dashboard.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, you've probably got time. I mean, you do have time.
I mean, I'm assuming we wouldn't start without somebody here, so probably should have time.
No, we're gonna start the match without you. Good luck with your 2-minute deficit. Let's see. Trying this again. I've been having issues with my Twitch dashboard lately, where it's just like suddenly deciding I just cannot load up my dashboard.
Oh, come on, we're playing in Underground Bingo League this week.
Should be exciting. I'm going to assume you're going to be drafting Mooncat, if I had to guess.
Yeah, duh.
I'll save you a protect on that one. Honestly, I'm just down for no bans, but you know. I just love like some heckin' fun times bingo.
Yeah, no, what gave it away?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna say Cherry Rush, I'm gonna say, like, your general experience with this, the fact that you're playing it right now, the fact that it just came up on the playlist.
Yeah, that was part of my reasoning. It was actually that it just came up on the playlist. That's why I was going to choose Mooncat.
Oh my god.
If it didn't come up on the playlist, I might not have, but
Yeah. I, for the life of me, cannot open up my dashboard, man. Okay, here we go. I finally have my dashboard. Holy crap. Twitch is, like, crumbling. Holy cow. Okay.
Alright. Meowdy.
Welcome back. I think I have everything set. Wait,
Let me get the
oh, right.
bingo sheet up.
What color are you gonna be, a guy?
orange?
Alright.
I haven't changed that yet, have I?
It's totally cool. I, need to change that on OrBS.
Orange, you gonna change your color?
I'm gonna change that on Orange BS. I am...
You alright?
I'm totally fine, I promise. Okay.
Where do I change my color?
There should be like a tools. Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. I'm orange now.
Sweet. Alright. Let me just do like one last scan because this has made me doubt that I am ready. I'm pretty sure I'm ready. Oh right, I didn't throw out the links. I need to let people know that we're about to start here.
Yeah.
I don't feel super great, so hopefully this won't affect the race very much.
Oh.
I have like
hopefully
low-key
will.
anxiety because I've been playing horror games literally all day.
Oh no!
So I'm sitting here like my hands are cold because I'm like slight panic attack, and I'm like, well, I hope this doesn't mess up the run. Trying to warm myself up. I'll be okay.
Don't worry, playing against me won't be that hard of a game, I don't think.
Oh, please. Don't say that. You're gonna kick my ass now.
Yeah.
See, that's
No,
what
I
you
don't,
gotta be.
I don't have the ability to do a caster's curse. I don't know if I get that kind of.
You gotta lower your opponent's guard.
Leave a smoldering
Yeah.
crater and a pair of ears where I once stood.
I'm not going to tell you the 10 games I can't open in Bingo, but there are 10 games I can't open in Bingo.
I have like 6 of them, so we're pretty close in that.
Well, I guess we'll find out how your luck is soon.
I'll tell you one of them if you tell me one of yours.
Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you one of mine. One of mine is Hotfoot.
Okay. Yeah, I
Notoriously.
I will refuse to open. Fuck, where is it?
That's how you know it's real.
Like Lords of Disc. Yeah, fucking no, Lords of Disconia. Oh wait, no. Well, I would under like very rare circumstances. But I'll say Lords of Disconia.
Once all of the easy and medium goals on the board are gone, and it's only hards and very hards left, I might go for the Disconia easy goal of do the first
I'll
scenario.
say Bushido Ball. I will like refuse to play Bushido Ball under any circumstances. That's fine. That's
Cool,
fine.
I hope that's the center square.
Well,
I refuse to play it too.
I hope Hotfoot is a center square.
Hang on, just for the stream and for Karma's. Hang on. Here's my Bushido. Oh, I actually have played it now. I haven't beaten it in an hour of play though. And you can also see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just refuse. That's funny.
I've played Hotfoot for like a whole 45 minutes in a match once. Again, notoriously.
Okay. I think we're all set up on the casting side, so
Cool.
Yep.
I guess just as a quick reminder, we are in playoffs now, so instead of a 1 hour 45 minute time limit, it is 2 hours and 15, and if it does... if it's tied up by that time, then we go into sudden death where the next square mark is the win. Any questions?
Now, what you gotta...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What you gotta hope for here is we go into overtime at 12-12 with the final square being like Bushido Ball Gold Disc with default options.
My god.
And then,
At that
then
point,
we get the worst, longest game of all time.
12 to 12. Final goal is Gold Disc Grimstone.
at that point, I'll just set the microphone down and just go take a nap for a little bit.
yeah, basically. I don't have to go to bed anytime soon, so I might win. Who knows?
All right. Any questions before we hop in?
Nope.
All right. Well, best of luck to both of you. Go ahead and deafen, and I'll see you in Bingo Sync chat.
Good luck, have fun.
Alright. See ya, good luck.
Alright, that is 2 deafens. God, I love the energy of this match already. Alright, there's our readies from both players, so here goes the countdown. And there is our reveal, so here is our card. I know Liz will be quite happy to see Magic Garden defeat 6 mushrooms in one combo. I don't know if there was any Mooncat on here for a guy. But we do have a Bushido Ball, much to both of their chagrin, in the lower right section here. And we do have an Onion Delivery Gold Disc. I know Liz is... I think Liz is kind of middling on it, has done it but might not, like, look towards that for one of her earlier options. I'm not sure how a guy feels about that. But we do have a tactics beat 8 levels in campaign mode as our center square. So we'll see how that one goes as well. Our generals for today are defeat a boss in 6 different games. We have Puzzler for 5 levels in Block Koala Camouflage Warp Tank. We have Easter Egg UFOs. We have the start of the match that I did not get my timer started on time for. Okay, Liz is immediately hopping into Barbuda, for which we do have 2 squares. We have Defeat the Mimic, and we also have Fill 5 item slots you start at 1. And a guy hopping into Combat Ants. What do we have for Combat Ants here? I didn't quite catch what... Oh, beat first blood without shooting. This is a pretty quick goal. You really just want to make sure you lead this first ant back towards your queen. And then you take a fight. Oh, I was gonna say, you have your own ant. Yeah, so what you want to do for this one is you want to spawn a worker, and then send yourself at the opponent so that you die, but you respawn. That is the biggest... that is the biggest thing here is that you can just keep respawning and just take one-on-one fights with the enemy. You'll die a few times, but... Oh, okay. It looks like for this one we don't want to take food over to them, that's bad. Because if they kill us and then get the food that we drop, that's real bad news. Ants, please follow. Alright, Liz has the parasol. Or just farm to 5 ants, because then you can straight up win. Okay, this should be a lot more favorable now. Okay, we're kind of giving them the foods, but... okay, no, that's fine, that's fine. Because now they should die, they should double KO, and now we can go take on the enemy. Yeah, I don't know, I guess when I've done this goal, I've just kind of, grabbed one worker, and then... gone ham, sent myself into the enemy a bunch. So it'll be interesting to see if Liz here winds up going all the way to get the Mimic here too. Alright, party house for a guy? We need to get a climber to pop 9 popularity, which we can do on high or low very quickly. If we do it on high or low, then we can get Grill Masters and 1 climber, and we can just use our Grill Masters to cycle out the party guests to rapidly get the climber up to 9 popularity. Yeah. Oh, wait, we needed the money, didn't we? Oh, no. Because this route, you need to buy... or you need 200. So we need 1 more. Hey, Hugh. Alright, we're gonna have to go find another item, which... I guess at this point, you go back up and grab the key. The key's not too far from here. It's a little bit of extra time spent on this, but... you know, if you've already spent as much time as you have getting to this point, you might as well, right? And we have collect 3 gold discs from games on this card, so if Liz is particularly feeling it, she could push forward into a gold disc after grabbing the key, so not the end of the world that we wound up this way. And yeah, if we also go down towards the Mimic, that'll also get us that. Kinda curious. Oh, she's going for... Yeah, I guess she's gonna go get the candy. Oh wait, now it looks like we switched... Did we switch scenarios for a guy? We have a climber here, but... We have cupids now instead of, yeah, okay, we did switch scenarios. I don't think I like scenario 5 nearly as much. Huh, okay. We're grabbing this item instead. The Bat Protector. Well, I imagine we should be hitting 25 rooms. Are we sticking this out? It's not one you usually get, but it is kind of nice, because when you get to the final boss, it kind of just takes out the side enemies for you. And makes it a lot more manageable. Or it at least removes one layer of chaos. Alright, we're up to popularity 3 climber right now. Yeah, I think Liz is going for the Mimic, since we're heading back over that way. Does make sure. Oh, I think that was the gift. I think I saw the gift right there, so I'm gonna mark that right now. Okay, now marking the square for 5 items that she got a bit ago. That's gonna give a little bit of information to a guy, which, thankfully for a guy, he was not over in there right now. So he didn't have to, like, pivot out of that. You know, this is gonna be... Oh, and none of them showed up to boot out the trouble. Come on. We have so much booting power, we're just not getting any of it when we need it. Oh, maybe now she's going to try and get... I'm trying to remember now. Is there a pin that you can get from a chest somewhere, or is it only through shops? Because this is the candy, right? Oh, it's in that chest, okay. Why'd I think it was the candy? I guess the candy is nearby in one of those shops nearby. Okay. Now we have the pin. Okay, my bad. I got the pin and the candy reversed. Oh, a guy is gonna be taking the Magic Garden Square next. I didn't quite see if a guy finished up that scenario. To get the gift off of that. But for this scenario... Oh, pausing. Oh, okay. Both players have paused. Oh, okay. A guy needs to close his game. 6 days left, slight doubt, yeah. Well, I guess this will give me a chance to go back and double check. And just make sure I can get this back up again here. Oh no, that's really unfortunate. Okay, yeah, no, that was a pivot out of the game, so that was not a scenario clear. All right, I'm gonna reveal the card again. All right, so a guy is just kind of running around a little bit, just yeah, a guy's not playing right now. He's just kind of messing around and to make sure that like things feel okay. Alright, we're back into it. Alright, so unfortunately a guy did lose a little bit of Magic Garden time there, but it's also one of those things where you don't want to, like, specifically call out the progress being made, so I didn't want to, like... It was also pretty early on that a guy noticed, so... Oop! It felt most fair to just restart there. I don't know, there might be some clause to make about, like, if you should let someone get back to the progress they were at before in the game if they were playing something like this, but... In this case, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. So, this is gonna be a pretty big grab here for a guy, and I know Liz will be a little bummed to see the Magic Garden Square go. Oh. Pausing. Are we... Okay, no, we're not. Right? I'm honestly a little surprised she didn't go for it earlier, but... Alright. Looks like we've got a decent number... No, we're just up to 3 oppies right now, at a time. Ooh, I didn't see that. Was that Mimic? Okay, so that was Mimic done. We did not push forward for a gold disc. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite Liz later. We do have a gold potion on the board, and it looks like we're kind of letting the mushrooms build up now. We have 4 red oppies. Lizstar, meanwhile, hopping into Kick Club, which we need to eat 10 hidden desserts, one of which we can find here. So that's 1, I believe. Alright, we have 3 mushrooms, one of them all the way in the corner, though. It's kinda not where you want to see them. We can get another 2 desserts on this stage. There's some cake. Uh-oh. Oh no! Okay, well we're still at 2 desserts, I think. And I believe there's also a couple in the upper sections of this area. Whoop! Okay, that is 5 mushrooms on the board. We just need to let 1 more of these go, and then we can use these potions that have been accumulating. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, there's defeat 6 mushrooms in 1 combo for a guy. I'm assuming we got the 2 desserts. Yeah, okay. Thank you for confirming that. So we are at 4 desserts right now. So I think we're probably gonna just finish this out for the gold disc in Magic Garden, and it probably wouldn't hurt to grab the gift while we're here as well. Oh, narrowly dodging that, and that was a terrifying tennis ball to have coming at your face. Was doing a pretty good job of staying in the faster spawn zones at the end of stages. Depending on where you are, that should be 5 desserts now. depending where you are at the end of a stage, it determines how many times the ball bounces that picks you up and drops you off in the next stage. So typically you want to end a stage in the top corner above where your character starts. Pausing. Oh, maybe looking at the tennis ball to see if it's gonna shoot. Now, I don't think I've seen a 10 obby drop from a guy, but there's a good chance I've missed it if it has happened. But I think a guy's just been really pushing for just getting a quick gold disc here. Yeah, we can definitely see just how much a guy is pushing for this progress, just dropping them off immediately here. Okay, it looks like we're building up more this time, so this one's likely going to be the gift. Yeah, that one's definitely the gift. Alright. Nice pickup for a guy. And there's a gold disc on Magic Garden. Really good play there. Over to Mini and Max, collect the full reward for ridding the books of Silverfish. This goal is pretty quick. I think that's, was that 5 or 6? That's 6, I think, now? So we got the Sunday there. I honestly looked away for a little bit because I was checking in on the Magic Garden. Alright, so for efficiently ridding the books of Silverfish, that's right, we need a nuclear bomb. Just gonna grab this. Sneak out before we get shot by a tank. And there it goes. A guy with a really nice early square lead here. This is threatening both the top left to bottom right diagonal and also row 4. Liz has blocked off column 4, but here comes the center square. Beating 8 levels in... oh my gosh. Beating 8 levels in the tactics. Most of this is pretty free, but it probably is going to come down to how well level 7 goes. Tends to be referred to as the Great Equalizer because you only have 1 flag. Alright, and that's 10 desserts for Liz. Liz is now going to go block... Oh, never mind. Oh, wait a second. No, okay, we're going back to divers, we're going back to Alphazars, back to divers, back to Alphazars? Divers, okay. So Liz is gonna push divers level 3 here, and then potentially try and sneak in a bingo threat by hopping into Alphazar, get the 6 tickets. Definitely hoping to not get sniped. Oh, never mind, back to Alphazars. Liz, make a decision! Oh no! Oh no! The Silverfish do not count as a boss. Oh right, that was a kick club that Liz killed a boss in. Okay, it looks like Liz is settling on Alphazar. This will be both a really good block on the diagonal that she will be seeing very soon here from a guy who seems to be moving through this at a pretty decent pace. Didn't want to bring up the ticket document, yeah. That's fair. But it looks like she has pulled up the information just to make sure that she remembers where all the tickets are. Should be one right up here in this little clearing between the... Yep, there we go. Yes. 4.5 if you get there in 1 CC. Well, okay, I guess it's 4.5 regardless, because, like, it's 4 levels and then, like, the final boss fight. And then the final boss fight gets extended if you're on 1 CC. There's 2 tickets for Liz. Another win down for a guy. We want to put our horsey out in front, but it looks like we didn't get the chance to move it all the way up there. I guess that's actually for the best, because we want to leave some room to move them into an open file there. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about this upper line here, probably. Grunt defense. It's looking a little scary here. Not, like, terrible, but... We've got a lot of work to do. We're gonna be letting some enemies in. Okay, we made it through. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be trying to push... I think it's probably not worth her going for it, just because she didn't go for Barbuda earlier, so I think it's more likely that she's gonna let that square go. Oh wait, we lost that last fight, didn't we? Okay, we do have a boss in Alphazar done. Yeah, I think Liz's victory condition here is going to be more along the lines of... Okay, there we go. There's our gift. Now we can explode. There's our gift in Alphazar's hat. Okay, now we made it past. And here's the dreaded Stage 7, where we only have 1 flag to work with. Oh right, that is a UFO. That's not a UFO people commonly go for. It has been marked. Alright, forming the battering ram. Move your horsey to the front. And now we really need to take down this knight. You really need something else there. It's gonna... Oh, you lose. So the knights. The knights, I dare say, are quite rude. Because they can kill and then move. Unfortunately, that caught up with the guy there. Okay, this is looking better. Got a bit of a line going. Really need to hope that we can keep sneaking units through here. RNG does seem to be favoring a little bit. We need to get something up there right now! Duh! No! We really needed to get something up to defend that line, no! Completely unrelatedly, I might also be studying this a little bit. A guy's gonna be one of my, underground tournament opponents. I say that very lightly. You know, I'm not sure on that one. That might be a good one to ask in, the bingo chat. I would assume so, because... Yeah, if that was that would have been the first ticket we collected here. The other two are after the tank boss. So that should be ticket number 4. Okay, we've got a pretty good line of units heading over to the enemy's side on a guy's side. Got another nice battering ram going here, just need to make sure we defend this. We really need to get a unit. Okay, there we go. One more up there, and there's our victory for stage... Oh wait, that was 8, okay. Yeah, both players have, been kinda quiet for a while until that mark from a guy. So now Liz is gonna be very happy that she's been in Alphazar's, and holy crap, I just realized, Liz can hold this for a moment. And go get some progress in divers. Okay, another ticket coming up pretty soon here. One right up there. Yep, that's 2 tickets on this stage, so that's 5 tickets done. The last one is up and to the left by Nanoon, but before you head to the right. To go that way for Nanoon. Top left corner is what I meant to say. I am a wordsmith. A dream weaver. Yeah. Because, a guy hasn't done anything with bosses yet. From my understanding, because we've done Party House, Tactics, Combat Ants, Magic Garden, Mini and Max, which, if we had stopped by the Water Bear, Mini and Max could have had a boss, but, like, you don't really have that much of a reason to go there yet. That is 6 tickets. Oh, is Liz pushing through for a gold disc after all? Liz, that's 6. Remember, it's defeat a boss in 6 different games, not defeat 6 bosses. I wonder if she thinks she has to finish the stage. We're not playing the bonus. Yeah, we're playing out stage 4. Grand Palace does take some time. Oh, that is true! We do have stage 4 of Alphazar on the card. Oh, I still think that she could do herself a favor by just pushing this top row. She has a massive advantage right now. But I also understand the desire to look for these synergies right now. Oh no. Yeah, it does feel pretty terrible to, like, drop out of Alphazar just to have the level 4 goal still be on the board. Because you don't know what your opponent's up to right now. Well, hopefully for her sake, she, hopefully for her sake, she can figure out when she wants to mark this square. Because a guy is making his way through stage 2. And I think you need to mark this before you get to Alphazar in the Grand Palace. She's still grabbing tickets. Oh, I wonder if she thought that she needed to have 6 tickets at once. Oh no. I really hope that's not the case. Please mark the square, Liz. Me too? Okay, she's pausing, marking the square. So now this is gonna give a guy a chance to head back. So I think a guy is gonna actually overtake on the boss rush here. Because now all a guy has to do is hop into, yeah. Just gonna go grab this water bear. Oh right, that does remind me. We do need to mark the Mini and Max... Or sorry, we need to mark the Alphazar boss for a guy. So we're gonna have Mini and Max pretty shortly here. Ah, dang. I'm kind of bummed about this, because like this was a really, really good line. That I think this was just a little bit of a misplay. But like, you see that synergy, it feels really bad to duck out of level 3 of Alphazar when level 4 is right there. I mean, this will be the mark right here, so it's not totally over. She could still win the boss rush, depending on how long it takes for a guy to get the water bear. But I was kind of looking forward to a Divers level 3 race. Alright, here's an attempt at the water bear. Bounce and throw. That is Mini and Max done. It's always one of those things where when you're in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to catch. Ooh, and a guy correctly spotting that Open Tomb is on the card. This boss is very fast. This is one of those plays that, like, if you catch it, it is a very, very smart thing to do. All we have to do is get set on fire here. Okay, and there's the mark from Liz to signify that she is indeed in stage 4. And it looks like we are going to close this out for the gold disc. At this point, I'm kind of like... This section does take a bit, and I feel like if you're going to do this section, it would have made more sense to stay in Barbuda, but, you know, hard to change the past. Okay, we're ducking out. Seaside. Probably going to be doing this for a boss. Okay, we got it. We figured it out. We're set. You don't need to be on fire, but if you manage to set yourself on fire, it does just kind of like one-shot everything. Over to Campanella. I think a guy is making better boss choices here. So despite Liz having an advantage going into this, I think this square is going to get marked by a guy first. Like, Liz theoretically still could go for Mortal and Campanella and Star Wasper here. And then Fist Hell. Well, this will be number 3 right here, so it only need to be Mortal, Campanella, Wasper. So where are people gonna go after this? Because that'll be a good number of bingos blocked off, but row 5 will still be on the board. Row 2 will still be on the board. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, I think the synergy play there might have just been pretty pivotal. It is a boss in Seaside, and there's Campanella for a guy. Currently 4-3. Both players hopping into Star Wasper now. Oh no, Liz taking an early death and resetting. Oh wait, that is a UFO for Liz. Alright, this time we're building up the Gs for our options. Oh geez. Okay, now we're building up some bombs. And there's a boss in Star Wasper for a guy. It's been a running gag. Liz is a friend of mine, so I've been picking up the majority of her matches. Now, she is summoning the UFOs right now. Hopefully she realizes that the UFOs have to be summoned on level 2 or later. Now, this will be Star Wasper boss progress. And looks like a guy's heading over into Seaside Drive to finish off the bosses. Spooty, you show up and of course there's Seaside. Okay, that's one UFO with 3 bombs stored. Okay, we did not... So we have one of the 5 UFOs. It doesn't need to be in the same run. Heading over to Hong Kong. Gonna start working on the Cyber Owls Square here. Are we... No, we're closing out. We're entering again. Hey, Guri. Alright, back into Hong Kong again. Yeah, and I guess the other thing too, Seaside's not on the card, so you don't really get much synergy-wise out of this. You could hop into Fist Hell for a UFO. And that is 6 bosses. Over to Rail Heist. What are we doing in Rail Heist here? Oh yeah, collect all 3 stars on 3 different levels. I've been so focused on that line that was under attack at the top that I kind of missed the Rail Heist square down below. Yeah, it looks like at this point, a guy is just gonna... Well, this is still on row 5, so might just kind of try and grab a few squares there to push row 5 for a bingo. But I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a majority competition at this point. Liz taking out the dim sum truck. We do have the 2 onion delivery squares here. We have the 2 days for the gift, and then the gold disc itself, which would then also synergize with getting 3 golds. Alright, 2 stars done. Looks like we're just doing a quick playthrough of each level to get 2 of the stars, and then we'll go back for the devils later. It can be, but if you're practiced in onion delivery, you can get some pretty quick runs of that. Since you just get your 5 deliveries and then get out. Of course, there's a little bit of luck involved with what you get. She's literally a goblin. What am I supposed to do? Alright, here's our Devil Star for a guy in stage 1. The gift for Cyber Owls is the rescue minigame. One of 3 done. Here comes stage 1 again, oops. Cyber Owls is actually a pretty quick gift. You usually just want to take Gwyn into Moscow, and we are indeed forklift certified, so no getting locked out of Chicago. There's another Devil Star down. Believe we have 1 more to go. Don't need too many points here for Chicago. Ooh. Wrecking ball shenanigans. Alright, taking a death, but honestly, if we want to get the Cyber Owl's gift, taking a death there does kind of help us get the gift a little faster if we hop into Moscow and take a death immediately. So it's not like the worst. Alright, 1 lawman to go. Gonna punch out this wall, hop on through the crates, and never mind, we're actually gonna load our gun. Which means we're probably gonna have to wait an extra turn here. So gonna duck down to pass the turn, let the lawmen do their thing for 1 more turn, and we should be able to get a shot off here. And that is the last lawman killed, and that should be all 3 stars on level 3 as well. Marks the square, 7-5 lead for a guy. And this'll be Cyber Owls for Liz. We haven't seen that many gifts, I believe, so... Okay, yeah, we are hopping into Moscow. And Campanella 2 for a guy. Obtain the Friendship Bracelet, so this'll be both, not too long of a goal, but also a gift, on top of the square mark to block off column 5. Oop. Alright, we've got to pause. Alright. Okay, looks like we need a little bit of a pause here. So, we just a little bit. We did homemade pizza. And yeah, Liz did mention it was pretty cold for where she was. I'm definitely glad we have the pause blinking, because I think previously when we just did like the manual pauses where both players could still see the board. I mean, obviously in this state you can still think about what to do, but having the board blanked out at least keeps it from being a square analysis time period. Because I still kind of feel bad about the time where I actually personally had to step away during, what was it? Stan versus Chaco? Right. Yeah, exactly. And at least when it's obscured, you still have the ability to think about things, but, like, it's not just, like, reading through the goals during the entire pause time and just, like, scientifically formulating the best plan forward. Okay. Alright, we have a ready from both players. Alright, back into it. Thankfully, like, both players were at a spot where it wasn't, like, too, destructive of a pause. There are definitely times in UFO 50 where if you pause, set the game down for, like, 5 minutes and then come back to it, it is way worse. But with Liz having just taken the death in Moscow and a guy being literally on the title screen of Campanella 2, like this, freaking Campanella 2, I love you so much. Oh, there's our gift for Liz. Yeah, those were some of the least terrible places to need the pause to happen. Yeah, the Campanella classic of being outside of the Big Bell when taking a shot. So instead of taking like 3 damage, it's just instant kill. Alright, Liz potentially against her will hopping into Star Wasper. Before the race, we were kind of talking a little bit about games that we had negative to, like, middling opinions of before. I don't know if Star Wasper is on that list for Liz, but I've at least developed a little bit more of an appreciation for Star Wasper throughout the course of Bingo. Alright, a guy... I didn't catch a... Yeah, this is the cave from Burrows 1 to Burrows 2. Down to half health, not the worst, but you really gotta make sure you don't get hit by these guys now. Alright, we're at the end of Burrows 1. Might be nice to grab some health here. Okay, we do have our 3 bombs. Gonna have to play really carefully here. Okay, we do have the Sage. Oh, taking a death. Opting to reset so that she can build her bombs back. It's not the end of the world because it doesn't need to be in one run, but that is, like, the worst time to die. Other than, like, really early into Wave 2. Or at any point in Wave 2, honestly. Okay, it is one of the worst places to die. I'll correct my words there. Because by the time you get into Wave 2, you really want to be getting your GEEs going for the UFOs. Alright, probably gonna grab some GGG for our options back. A guy now into the Burrows 2 cave. Playing it really safe here, which is unfortunately going to let those enemies respawn. They do 4 damage when they hit you, so it is very important that a guy pay attention to where those are, and probably take them out now that they're away from the respawners. Oh, has a nice barrel that takes both of them out. And hey, it's Guri! Okay, I don't know if that UFO counts. If it does, then that's 2, that's 3. 4, 5, and then whoop, need one more E. Going for 1 extra, just to be sure. I can definitely appreciate, just grabbing the extra GEE to be absolutely certain. Because that UFO technically was on screen after the end of Wave 1, so, like, that is Stage 2, but it wasn't, like, summoned at the time of Stage 2 starting? It's weird. I might have to ask that one for, Matt later. Alright, Liz now hopping into Fist Hell. Looks like we're gonna get the UFO here. Oh, right, that's what we were doing in, Star Wasper, and... what were we literally just in? UFO, or, Onion Delivery. So we got the one in Onion Delivery. Don't know if we have the one in Pin Golf yet. No, we don't. Okay. Meanwhile, a guy is working on all level 3 worlds in, oh my god, I can words today. All World 3 levels in Mortal Open Tomb. I think Onion Delivery might not be the biggest comfort game for both of these players. It might be one of those ones that both players can do, but probably will save closer to the end of a card. Alright, then here comes the Pin Golf. Just need to AFK for a moment here, and... ooh. I was looking up at a guy's side there. Got hit by the plant, but then just didn't quite die in the right spot there. On a weird, like, half tile, so it just exploded instead of turning into a vine. Liz now heading into Divers level 3. Oh, shoot, thank you. I have a feeling this one's not going to time, but... I did forget to start up the timer again after the unpause. Oh no! Alright. The guy gonna hop back into Mortal? Nope, okay, backing out. Nope, backing in. I think we were looking at our gift count just to see what was going on there, and... to my understanding, only has one in Magic Garden. Okay, Liz is actually doing a gift rush. Did we hit a hole-in-one on Pin Golf? I think we backed out as soon as the UFO showed up. Yeah, we did not go for the hole-in-one, so probably gonna hop back into Pin Golf soon for Liz. Wait, no, Pin Golf's not on the card. What am I saying? Okay, there's our Diver's Gift. We've got 4. Over to block, Koala! Alright, brace for judgment. Does she have the technique? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Like, still opening up the oh, wait, hold on, try again. Oh no. No, oh no. Has the right idea, but things are going a little bit sideways. Okay, we got there. That was still faster than manually cycling. She still opened up the menu, she still put the blocks on the top of the screen so that the star wouldn't fall, so there were some issues, but it was still the right idea at least. I'm glad Spooty was here to be, like, ready for the Block Koala gift judgment. Yeah, I think at this point we're at the time in the match where both players have games that they're, like, middlingly comfortable with or less comfortable with left on the card, so they're kind of now at the point of just like, okay, what can I still do here? Both players admitted to despising Bushido Ball. And Liz gave a guy that she disliked hopping into Lords of Disconia, and a guy gave Liz a hot foot. Which, there's no hot foot on the card, but we do have Lords of Disconia and Bushido Ball. And yeah, we do have the gold disc, so it'll be interesting to see if Liz goes forward after getting the gold disc, or sorry, the gift in Onion Delivery. Visit Zoldath. Yeah, I'm also surprised because, if nothing else, I do know Liz likes divers. Day 1 done. Now it's a little hard to see, but we have 3 lives left here for a guy. It looks like we've got a clear shot. Oh, it's sludge day. I know people talk crap about the rain, but I think I hate the sludge more. Okay. Into divers for a guy. We're gonna grab some sticks. We're grabbing slime sticks. Not the most effective choice, but they will eventually get the job done. And here's our Onion Delivery second day for Liz. That is a gift for Liz and a square for Liz, not sticking around for the gold disc. Probably looking to push gifts right now. Into Camouflage next. We're gonna beat 5 levels for Puzzler, I imagine. Might push for percentage here, too? How has Liz not done the Magic Garden gift here? That's my big question. I know she's been going for games where she can actually make progress in, so that's probably the actual answer. But it's kind of just wild to me, looking at this card and seeing Magic Garden as the fastest gift available to her. Okay, taking some fights with some eels. And since we didn't take the shell stick, these fights are pretty much guaranteed to go more than one turn. Yeah, no potion to heal with either is also rough. Anemones are also weak to the shell sticks, right? So I do know that you want to push down towards the bottom half of the screen and fight as many of the anemone fights as you can. Yeah, it looks like Liz is gonna just go for some camouflage percent here to get the gift as well as the progress in Puzzler. Yeah. Okay, heading back up to heal. Liz now into level 3, where we get to do a fun little spiral around the outside and work our way inwards if we're going to be getting all the collectibles here. And hopefully she remembers to stop by the water. She does! I am very much guilty of going all the way down here, realizing, wait, I need water, then going back up to the the water up there. I forget. Goose got us covered. So yeah, the 5 levels in a Puzzler full cleared should... Wait. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of the other... I was thinking of the bingo square for a moment, not the gift. Yeah, five levels full cleared should definitely get us the gift. More than, even. Oop. Getting caught a little bit there. Alright, into some more fights here for a guy. Gets the egg drop. Yeah, even here, at level 2, these fights are going on longer than 1 turn for just 1 eel. Ducking out of... Oh. Oh, okay, that was a level. Level up, yeah. Okay, that is level 3. Okay, this should be the gift. There it is. That's camouflage. Just need 1 more. Our fastest options on the card that are still available are Magic Garden, Star Wasper, Bushido Ball, Mini and Max. Take your pick. Will she go for Magic Garden? One of the hard things about bingo is once a square gets marked off, when you're looking for the games on this card, it is really easy to forget that those squares exist, especially if they were marked by your opponent. And she's actually setting foot in Bushido Ball. Alright, a guy making steady progress now through World 3. What is this, the 2nd level of World 3? always get my World 3 levels mixed up. Most of the time I see people run that bug back to the start rather than giving it a sacrifice. Hopefully we'll have the life count. It's hard to see, but we have 3 lives left for a guy right now, so it's looking a little bit scary. Really gonna have to be careful during this vine climb section. Hey, Sia. Welcome in. Got a pretty tight game going on right now. Yeah, and it looks like Liz is actually going for the cheese here, so... This is strictly for the gift, maybe for the gold. Yeah, this has been a pretty tight match. Oh, game over for a guy. No. Oh no. Oh no! Wrong level. 3A. Trigun. 3B. Okay, here we go. Oh, I definitely feel for a guy here. Yeah, absolutely, Vanilla. This has been a really tight game. Liz actually had a really strong threat on row 1 earlier, and like, that was right after she had blocked a guy's diagonal threat that was going on. But a guy did a really good job of identifying the right square to go to. Wound up picking the diver's square up a little later. There's our gift for Liz. It looks like she is gonna finish this out to get the gold disc. Having the Bushido Ball cheese is a very important tool. Even if you're not playing at world record pace, like, just having the ability to do the cheese and know how to correct it if things go wrong, it's a really nice skill to have in your tool belt. It is worth practicing. A guy hitting the button there to drop those. I'm kind of curious, because you lose the 5 lives by doing that. You also free that bug. Oh, you have to hit the button. I thought you could still, like, stone through that. Oop, getting clipped. Down to 11 lives right now, so it's looking better than last time. Now up to 14. I think you really want to drop stones here instead of corpses. I guess this does keep the bug distracted for when you're doing the climb over here. Okay, we're in. Now drop a stone, drop a stone. Drop a stone. Drop a stone. There we go. Sneaky little laser. Yeah, I guess I've only ever seen that one, missed, so I'm, pretty used to dropping a stone for that. So that's a skill issue on my part. Alright, we're into the Lords of Disconia now to win a quick battle, and Liz is pushing Puzzler. I will say, a guy has advantage on gold discs right now, because he actually stuck out to finish. Oh wait, no. Why'd I mark Star Wasper for that? Sorry. I accidentally checked Star Wasper in the wrong category. So Liz does not have any golds, to be clear here. A guy has 1 gold. Right. I had... Okay, so I think what happened there was, I had marked the wrong game for the gold disc, and I was like, she doesn't have Star Wasper. So it is tied at 1 apiece. Yes, a guy has Magic Garden Gold. So Liz could easily pop back in and get the Magic Garden Gold. And then either finish out Barbuda or Camouflage? I mean, obviously Onion Delivery is there, so it would be very beneficial for somebody to try and push that Onion Delivery square. I think both players are kind of, delaying the inevitable Onion Delivery race at this point. I don't know, I'm pretty excited to see where this match goes, because I think, it's not gonna take too long for Liz to get the 5 levels in Warp Tank, although a guy's probably gonna finish this quick battle as long as things stay okay here. Yeah, there's no way Liz finishes this before a guy. I think Liz is gonna... Oh, no. She's playing this one... You could lose this, yeah. Oh, no. There we go. Got the spider out. Oh yeah, never mind, that ogre and the golem are looking pretty healthy over there. Never mind what I said. We don't have any crystals left either. Okay, and then... Alright, I take back everything. Okay, Liz is leaving level 6, heading back to level 5. Liz does still have to do Warp Tank for Puzzler. Oh, wait, no! Okay, that works too. I get this out of the way. Bring it up. Here we go. Alright, that is... Oh, right. Let me actually... I'm sorry, I've been doing worse at marking these lately. That is Block Koala and Camouflage done for Puzzler. Oh no. What is going on here for a guy? Alright, I was thinking... Oh no, that's unfortunate. Alright, well the dragon got healed. Alright, gonna try and get a bunch of ricochets over here with the rat. I think you really want to be... There you go. One level down for Liz. Cycling around. There we go. Oop. Don't think we wanted to be over here. Let's try that again. There we go. Two levels down for Liz. Off to Junior Sector now. Oh no! Undershooting on the dragon to hit the merman. Thankfully, enemy has the cleric here and not, something a bit stronger. Oh, and we don't have that dragon available, but we should be able to bonk them together with the rat here. Yeah. Nicely taking out both of those units. So there's a guy getting the Disconia square. Ooh, hopping into Puzzler now. This is, So here's the thing. Liz could grab this square and then hold it, although she doesn't know what other games... Like, there's a chance that a guy might have made progress on other games before. So if she does hold this for like a minute or two, then that could get her a bit of an advantage here. Oh, okay. Almost selecting new game. Canvas would have had some words to say about that. And yeah, the progress that Liz made in Camouflage isn't very obvious because that was a gift for her. So it's not like you can see that one of the gifts that Liz got was Camouflage if you're just looking at the board. Is it crust time? Yo, crust sector! It's everyone's favorite. Alright, and that is Puzzler done for Liz. Now she can mark it whenever, but she can also choose to hold it for a moment while she goes for something else. Oh, she's gonna finish up Camouflage and get another gold disc. So, if she gets the Camouflage... Oh my god, why was that gator not grabbing? If she gets the Camouflage gold disc here, she could then mark the square and then move into Onion Delivery. Now, I believe that was Camouflage done for a guy. I should be marking that as well. Hopefully she doesn't hold for too long, though. There we go. We found the spots to hang out. I appreciate the rapid fire scanning here to make sure you're not about to get chomped by something. Now we can just hop on in to the... No, not through the grass! Not through the grass! Yeah. Because at this point, a guy would still need to get the rest of these levels done in Block Koala and Warp Tank. And the last thing that she saw was a guy marking the Lords of Disconia battle, which she can be pretty confident that a guy didn't hold. Like, that's not the kind of square that you would hold in that situation. Oh, she's, working her way through it. Figuring it out. Alright, we're gonna hit the switch. It's all sand now! Which means we probably should grab some sand before we... Yep. There we go, level 10 done. Alright. Sometimes you just want to hear the game go hung 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 hung. That's kind of my guess, Mora. I think once Liz gets the gold disc. She'll probably mark the puzzler. And then maybe push into Onion Delivery? For the double? Yeah. Holding all the way to gold disc does feel pretty risky. You don't really know how far in a guy is, or like, how quickly he's moving. It's 3 levels done for a guy in Block Koala. It is kind of one of those things where you might be kind of counting on your opponent to be taking about as much time as you, but... Okay... I'll admit I'm, interested to see how the second to last level here goes for Liz in Camouflage. Alright, a guy is blocking in. Very smooth solve here on level 5 as well. Oh no. Yeah, the gold disc for camo is very worth learning. Hey, Hackeroni. Okay. Like, it's fine right now, but... No, I think we should be fine here. One level done. We're doing the reset tech. Level 2. Alright, Liz is through. Should be getting the camouflage gold disc very shortly here, so it'll work out. But oh my goodness, if this didn't make me really nervous in the middle of the hold. Oh no, a guy getting clipped by the jump! Alright, there it is. Marking it as soon as okay, and it's gold on the thing, so that is gold disc for camouflage. Hopping into onion delivery. A guy doesn't notice the gold disc. Or a guy doesn't notice Puzzler getting marked. So, really... Oh, wait. What's Liz doing here? Or wait, what's a guy doing? Oh, a guy's gonna go finish up gold disc camouflage. Okay, okay. Sorry, I got my screens mixed up. It's Liz going into it's Liz going into Bushido Ball. Yes, you absolutely can. A guy has Magic Garden done. So it's really interesting to me here that Liz isn't, like, hopping into Magic Garden for this, if anything. Knocks the ball back. Yeah, so our gold discs right now are, for Liz we have Bushido Ball and Camouflage, and for a guy we have Magic Garden. What was that bomb? Yeah, I feel like if you're Liz, you should go for another gold disc here. Although I guess I understand that she thinks that, a guy would probably maybe try to block her on Bushido Ball here. Because she does currently have the advantage on gold discs. Oh, okay. I guess the worst case scenario here is... Well, no, the worst case scenario here is that a guy gets both of the gold disc related squares. I think she's trying to hedge her bets, but, like, in a way that... I don't know. Obviously, this is me speaking from a position of being able to see what both players are doing. Yeah. Yeah, this is playoffs, so we pretty much are going for a blackout here. And our time limit is technically 2 hours and 15 minutes. But I don't think that's actually going to be relevant here, and that is camouflage done for a guy. Is it onions time? No, it's Barbuda. Oh no, this is going to turn into an onion delivery race. Oh no. So this will be Bushido Ball pretty shortly here. Nice job on the Bushido Ball. Marking the square. Ooh, okay, so this is actually pretty exciting right now. This is a Magic Garden Gold versus Barbuda. And, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Just gonna grab a bunch of gold potions and look for as many drop-offs as we can get. Barbuda doesn't save. If Liz were to start Barbuda again, she would have to start from scratch. Yeah, she did a lot earlier in Barbuda, and could have pushed through the Mimic to get the gold disc after, but opted not to. Which, to be fair, she was looking to push the bingo for a bit there, but then she kind of, like, stepped back from the bingo. Okay, still collecting more gold potions here. Oh, taking a death! Nope, she's going onions. It's onions time. I think she knows that it's gonna come down to an onion delivery race. So, screw it, let's just onions. Oop, early death there, unfortunate. I swear, this is gonna turn into an capped time onion delivery race. And I know Liz has done the cherry for onion delivery. I have to imagine a guy isn't super comfortable with onion delivery if he didn't make it one of his 3 for the gold discs. I don't think you can save scum onion delivery. You can save scum, heckin' Bug Hunter, Disconia, other street games. Getting rain out of the way early in the week is nice. But yeah, I don't really think you can save scum onion delivery, so she did have the cherry on it, so she did at least have to learn it well enough to do that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Kyler projects! No, into the acid again. Alright, and there's our 3 gold discs for a guy with Barbuda. And now it is most certainly... most certainly an onion delivery. Oh no! A guy now saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I can't even... I can't even onion lol. Well... you have no choice. It is time for onions. But thou must. Oh no. Let's hope. Alright. Let's hope Liz can. Welcome to Onion Purgatory. I'm about to teach you a motherfucking onion. Trial by onion. I am so ready for this, Spooty. I think Liz, like, at least can do it. And I'm pretty sure a guy could, I don't know. I believe in these players. See, there's day one for a guy. You're doing great. Yeah. It would be pretty great to see. I know, Spooty, a while back you had mentioned that, like, Onion Delivery is the, like, one of the best games to watch people play, because, like, if they're really good at it, then, like, it's great. You get to watch some really high-level Onion Delivery, but then, like, if it's somebody who's still, like, learning, it is, like, it is just a really fun game in general. Just to see the learning process and everything. God, yeah. What was it, Glove and Kana, that was like less than a second? Alright, Liz. Heading home. I didn't even notice that the timer got down. Alright, we've got a storm. I've got to pee so bad, but I must onion. Must is a strong word. Fighting back the urge to shout "Welcome to Onion Purgatory" in all caps. I don't want to give either player information. I think they both understand, though. Yeah, fair. They both know they're both in Onion Delivery at this point. Oh, day 5 sludge. I mean, hey, better day 5 than day 7, right? Forever. Or wait, for if. Oh, I see. Has played Onion Delivery for 17 minions on main profile. This is the most Onion Delivery a guy has played. There, I said it. Well, if anything, I think I'm learning a few games. Yeah, either player may forfeit, but I think both players want this, so they're at least gonna try. I agree with Vanilla, let him play on the main profile. Alright, Liz into day 6. Oop. Scary shots. Okay, getting back up to speed. Recovering. Okay, we're back to full health. That is a dead end. Alright, grabbing our time box on the way out for a little bit of extra insurance there. Both players pausing. Don't soften it, it's onion now. Okay. Like, I was like, what's going on here? But no, that makes sense if both players were... I think a guy was pausing to continue the banter. But Liz might have been pulling up the map. Yeah, that's definitely a spot on the map that's pretty rough. Wait. Uh-oh. It's looking a little rough. How many lives did we still have for Liz? No! Burning out! Okay, still 2 tries left. Let's play Onion Delivery. Hey Toad, welcome to important to know when we hit sudden death. Hey Toad, welcome to Onion Delivery hell for both of these players. The last square on this bingo board is gold disc. So whoever gets gold disc here wins this match. Oh no! Liz getting a game over entirely. Oh no. Yeah. My clock is a little bit off. So unfortunately I don't even have the accurate time on when we're gonna be in the quote-unquote real sudden death. But obviously we're in sudden death. Since this is playoffs, this doesn't just go to Liz for marking the 12th square first. But it would be still funny to call out sudden death when it actually does happen. It's really funny, because both of these players are, like, really good at a bunch of other games, too. It just so happens that, like, one of their weak spots kind of lined up here. Oh, one try left for Goose. It's still on day 2. Looking a little bit rough. Liz is definitely, like, making more progress in general, but... Okay. I think Liz is pausing between deliveries here to double check the map and just, like, make sure she has a route. Which is not a bad idea, just so you can get a little bit of planning done. If you don't have the map, like, super down. Because a lot of Onion delivery comes down to 2 things. 1, learning how to, like, properly control the car, but then 2, actually learning the map. There's a lot of weird little things about the map that can really catch you off guard. There's dead ends all over the place. Oh. Alright. Left to pee without pausing. Wait, hold on. Let me, since we all know where the board's at right now. See, oh right, yeah, that was what a guy was mentioning before with Hotfoot. Oh, I am so here for Onion Hell. I like how a guy doesn't even have to reveal the card. We all know what's going on. I mean, I could type go, but, like... That's two things to type when I could just hit one thing. Oh shit. Right, I was supposed to play some Blood on the Clock Tower later tonight, oops. Oh, that was an hour? Whoopsie. Okay. Oh no! Back to day one for a guy. Hey Fred. Yeah, we have, two players who probably don't want to be playing Onion Delivery right now, and it's the only thing left on the card. And, we're in playoffs now, so... there's no tiebreaker. It is just... it is just sudden death, so... this all comes down to whoever finishes Onion Delivery first here. Both players pausing again. I wonder what a guy's up to here, like, must be pulling up the map or something? I know Liz is, like, pausing to check the map, I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't surprise me if a guy had pulled up the map there as well now. So that he can actually, like, see where he's going. I was talking about it a bit ago, but, like, there are 2 steps to Onion Delivery. 1, learn to control your car. 2, learn the map. Which, a lot of the map is going to come down to actually practicing it. Also, yeah, learn where the map ends and wraps to the other side. I don't think a guy is doing this on main profile. Yeah. 3 seconds. Yeah, this is getting really tense here. Gotta make our way back home. Pull back in. Okay, there we go. Rain day done for Liz. Day 6 now for Liz. It is 1 week. So 7 days of delivering 5 onions each. And every day, the potential distance between delivery location goes up just by a bit more. So by the time you hit day 7, you can get some really long distance deliveries. Yeah, the difficulty scaling is just in potential delivery distance. You can still get close deliveries, but, like, they're way more likely to actually roll farther away. Oh, did we die? For Liz as well? Dang. Whoop. Return of Sharkus. Alright, so Liz's path is at least taking her past a couple of time boxes. Diana Law, not too far away from where we were. Laden Papers, just across the bridge. City Hall, also not too far away, just back across the bridge one more time. And City Hall is just kind of on this nice continuous street that stretches all the way across the map. Thankfully, Jurley's was not the required delivery, it was the overtime delivery. Alright, day 7 for Liz. And it's sludge. Oh no. Politely waving here in my first cherry attempt that was actually looking very solid got ruined by sludge on day 7. Oh, it's time for Jurley's for Liz. But this time it's actually part of her delivery route. Oh. A guy also has sludge going on an earlier day. Oh no! Hitting cars in the parking lot! Alright, successfully completing the Jurley's delivery, 50 seconds to get to the slime factory. Just needs to get home one more time. Can she do this? Gotta be really careful about how we're handling this trip back home. These are some scary turns that we're making right now. I think we've got it. There it is! Week finished, and there's the gold disc. Hey, we didn't even hit sudden death yet.
Great googly moogly. What the f...
Hi.
Hello, welcome
I
back.
must have the most cursed playoffs history of all time at this point. My first playoff match was the I had to do it with Dom. My second was Hotfoot Hell, and this was Onion Hell.
Oh my lord. Well, it's your fault because I was going for gold discs.
So was
gave
I.
up on that. I gave up on that. I was like, he's got to be ahead of me, and you were.
I was.
You were ahead of me. I almost got the gold disc, but I died on Magic Garden. I almost saved us from Onion Hell.
Darn, I got
man.
Magic Garden early in the game.
Wow. I saw Onion delivery coming from a mile away, and I was like, can I do anything to avoid this? But in a way, okay. What day did you get to?
Oh, like 4.
Oh, okay. All right, that was pretty good. I got to 6 and then 7.
I got to like 2 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 4 or something like that.
Gotcha. Oh man.
And
I'm sorry again.
My 17 minutes of past Onion delivery experience was not coming in clutch.
yeah, chat was posing the idea if you game overed again to like let you know you can hop over to your main profile.
Like I was like, what are the odds that a guy is really good at onion delivery? It's like probably low. There's not that many sickos out there, and I've beaten it, so I could probably pull that off. So onion delivery final, it sucked. Yeah, I'm sorry. It sucked, but like that was probably my best bet was to force it. Oh man. What else was going on? Anything? I had to play Bushido Ball twice.
Yeah.
Do you know how unhappy I was about that?
I saw you hop into Bushido Ball and I was giggling a little about that just because of what you had both mentioned before the match.
This is the worst. This is the worst board for me. It has Bushido Ball, it has Star Waspier, it has Onion Delivery, it had, I think there was one other one that was like, I don't want, it had Lords of Disconia. This is the worst. The worst board!
And you didn't even get your magic. Well, okay, you got a little bit of Magic Garden in when you were thinking about pushing the golds.
A very amount. At least I got to play plenty of Elphazar, and I love Elphazar.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't able to enjoy it very much because I was having a panic attack.
Glad you're feeling better though.
The water helped, and then it didn't.
Oh no.
You know.
The woes of onion delivery.
I don't know, maybe I could have just been like, alright, I'm not gonna throw in the break and just like set the controller down but no. This way I have maybe the most pauses in any match.
We had a match, there was a match, I forget, was it the dumb guy who had like the fire alarm go off?
Oh god.
And that wound up being a whole ordeal. Kind of surprised you didn't push for line 1 a little bit more when you had the Elphazar going.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean like defeat bosses and the divers?
Yeah.
I was going for defeating bosses and I was sniped.
Yeah.
And
I also miscounted.
Oh, yeah.
How many bosses I had, so I was feeling a little more confident than I should have.
And I can
and then afterwards, I was like, divers will take a while, so I'll focus on the faster things.
I can also imagine that, like, when you were in Elphazar's, it's really hard to want to duck out of level 3 when you literally see, like, the Elphazar very hard.
Or 4. Yeah, like I
was hoping you'd go for the synergy and get sniped by me as a result.
Yeah, the defense... Oh,
I knew what I was doing there.
I was holding...
Well, kind of. I made some mistakes.
I held Elphazar's, because I got the tickets, and then I got to Elphazar, and then I hit it. Because you had just, like, done another thing, and I'm like, if they're working on Elphazar, they're not going to be able to get the tickets in time. And then I did it again with
Puzzler.
Was it? With Puzzler. I held Puzzler because I saw you just did Lords of Disconia, and I was like, if they're doing Puzzler right now, they're definitely not going to get it before like I do something else. So that way I was forced to Onion Delivery.
I was about only a few minutes off getting Puzzler when you marked it.
Yeah, okay. Because I did that, and then I basically did Bushido Ball, and then I marked like both of them, I think.
Right.
Something around there. Whew, boy. What a match.
Oh, God. Still... the fact that it came down to Onion Delivery at the end. Well, hey, it didn't hit sudden death time on my timer, so...
Okay. Alright, well, we got faster than that. Not the longest match in the in the league, then, probably.
I did accidentally, like, leave it paused for some amount of time that I don't know, but, like...
it's fine. It was sudden death.
Well, mine says 155.
Yeah.
Mine says 212.
I think the 212
What?
might be accurate. Or closer to accurate. Yeah, I accidentally left my timer paused for a little while after one of the unpauses. But I've got 203 on my timer. For a live split.
Gotcha.
Okay, I don't know how my time is so behind.
Every timer is off. It don't matter.
Some of that might have just been from, like, refresh, or, like, needing to come back into the page at the end.
Oh, maybe.
I am sad that you sang Magic Garden. Did you know that Magic Garden is, like, my game?
It's my game.
Okay.
Don't take it from me.
It's our game, then. Because I'm a Magic Garden sicko, and I usually go for it first, but I went for Barbuda.
I had some idea that you were a Magic Garden person. But I was like, I'm a Magic Garden person. I can do that goal in like a few minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave it there. Whatever. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So I'm glad that annoyed you.
Yes. I mean, I was sad I didn't get to play very much Magic Garden. That's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this to play Onion Delivery. I'm doing this to play Magic Garden.
Would you believe I'm not doing it for delivery either?
Note to self, pick Onion Delivery so that a guy has to use a ban on it. Got it.
Oh, there's many games you could ban that you could use that I just can't play. I'm not going to tell you any more of them, but
Future. Oh, that's right. You two are facing each other.
Yeah.
In the underground tourney. Which I'm sad
540 gold disc in Magic Garden. So that's
nice.
Pretty solid, given I have
really
to wait for mushrooms. And I do have checks notes 28 hours on my main profile in Magic Garden. And like a top 5 speedrun, so yeah. I am a Magic Garden person.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't some outsider coming in and stealing your Magic Garden.
Remember the lesson of Magic Garden. The garden is ours to share.
I'm not some imposter, I'm a real Magic Gardener.
I thought the lesson of Magic Garden was Yuri is good.
Two things can be true.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna go, like, stare at a wall. Thank you for the match.
Alright, purge your mind of all onions.
Good match. Thanks for game. GG.
Well played, both of you.
Yeah. GG.
GG's. Well, there we go. A 12-12 that came down to an Onion Delivery gold disc race at the very end. What a match. That kept going back and forth on who I thought was gonna win, because, like, Liz had a little bit of an uphill battle at the start. And a guy was actually getting some pretty good blocks, and then Liz had that bingo that was forming, but a guy got a really nice block on that. And then Liz started pulling ahead in squares, and then the tie at the end to go into Onion Delivery. That was great. Alright, I don't know if there's any other matches going on tonight. Don't think so. Yeah, no more matches tonight. So... just gonna double check a couple things here. Let me peek into this to see the stream vibes. Not as good as I'd hoped. What about here? I'll be casting the grand finals probably. Look, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, it looks like, there's not quite one of my usual targets that I would raid, so let's throw it over to Organ Mike, who's doing some Ultima 4 shenanigans. Take care, y'all. Very good peoples.